Omison Podcast, the Jamaican perspective. Welcome to another episode of Omison Podcast. Hope everybody is doing well. I know it's been a while since I put out the last episode, but been busy, people. Been busy trying to get some stuff done. But there's a few things I want to hit on today. And, before I get into it, just want to thank everybody who's been supporting, listening. We have a lot of people who listen and download the first couple episodes. So definitely continue listening. Thanks for the support. Remember, subscribe to all platforms. We're on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitch, Spreaker. Go to omison.com and you can find a link to all the platforms where you can listen to me. And remember, share. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Omison, Twitter at Omison. Just Google Omison and you will definitely find me. Alright, remember, subscribe, share, like, also on YouTube. So definitely check it out. And thanks for everybody for the support. We have a few things I want to get into today. Not even a few things. I think one major thing I want to get into today is this comment that's been over the news about, the president said about a few countries and about immigration, this big immigration debate that's going on. And, from the first time I heard what, the president said, and what the president said, if you've been living on a rock and you didn't hear it, was, why we're taking all of these people from these shithole countries, which he was at the moment describing African countries and Haiti. And it was just crazy. The man just called an entire continent, because when people is not that educated, they think Africa is a country. Africa is a continent. Have a whole bunch of country in it. But anyway, in this immigration debate, and there was a lot of talk about what the president said, and a lot of people commenting, why, if it must be a shitty country, that's why, all of us want to come here in America, and a whole bunch of stuff, right? So what I did today, I did research before I said, let me come on here, cause living here as an immigrant, I contribute to this country, all right? I contribute a lot to this country, like most immigrants do. And so I wanted to do a research and find out how much you contribute to this country. Because, you have a lot of people here working, doing a lot of, doing some hard labor work in order to pay the bills. Either send money back home, just people just doing what they have to do, to take care of their family. And even when it comes to illegal immigrants, which I don't understand why some people may have an issue with that. But at the same time, a lot of illegal immigrants here who law-abiding, resident, they don't commit no crime. They here working and, they contribute to the society as well, which them not get no farmer, they can't get any farmer help from the government because they're not legit. So they working, paying into Social Security, Medicaid, all type of things, paying local and state taxes, and them not getting a benefit from that. So I got some stats. I went on, all of these stats coming from their Center for American Progress. That's a website and that's a group. So I got I went there and I read up on some stuff about basically immigrants. How many immigrants here, how we contribute to certain part of the society. So you might hear me spew out a little stats and numbers there, but just follow me, because I just want to make sure I got everything straight before I comment on on this story right here. All right. So let me just get straight in the nitty gritty of it, right, people? Because what I did, and most of these stats from 2015. So, might be a little 2-3 years behind, but I think this is the most updated information I got at the time. That's what I saw under the website and could have find. All right, but since 2015, immigrants in the U.S., and this including everybody, right? All immigrants. There's a total of 43.3 million, foreign-born people here living in the U.S. That's 20 million, roughly 20 million naturalized citizens. That's somebody who came here legally resident, got their green card, and then decided to become an American citizen. Like somebody like me, who's a naturalized citizen. You have 22 million, roughly 22 million non-citizen, and this include lawful resident, just a resident, and people here on temporary visa, and also you have I think they say you have over 11 million undocumented immigrants. These are people who here illegally. So you have people who come here and they maybe stay over their visa. Like you have some people who cross the border, whatever it is. And I say this is one thing they don't talk about a lot. A lot of immigrants who come here even, they don't cross the border. A lot of people just come and stay over their visa. And this doesn't matter where they're from in the world. That's what most, but they think everybody come across the border. But, hey, that's ignorance right there. But there's a few things I've learned, even on this website, that immigrant is a vital part of the success of America, period, right? Everybody in America is an immigrant. At some point, their grandfather, grandmother, great first generation, whatever it is, was an immigrant. White, black, whatever. You know what I mean? Unless you're a native American, then you are an immigrant. So that's a big debate. I don't even want to get too much in that part of it. But one thing I say is, as an immigrant, I used to live in New York City for many years, and there's a large immigrant community there, same as here in Atlanta. But immigrants contribute to the foundation of this country. Immigrants do the work typically most U.S.-born citizens won't do. Period. If you're looking at the healthcare field, the technical field, more like a tech, somebody, the cave industry, the farming, all of them type of field. If you look, who's doing them type of work there? Majority of times are immigrants. That's just what it is. 'Cause most immigrants who come here and decide to stay and make a life for themselves will come here for the opportunity. All right. Like I said in the last episode, I'm from Jamaica, born and raised, but if Jamaica have certain opportunity, I don't think most people would have left Jamaica. You know what I mean? But, that's my little sidetrack. I need to do an episode about something where I go to Jamaica. Because right now, Jamaica now bugging with the crime rate. It's kind of crazy. Because I hear saying the first week or two in January, we're over 40 people. Listen. Come on, Jamaica, do better. But we're not going to sidetrack. That's another episode of hit pan that real a little bit. But like I said, immigrant come here for a better life. That's why most people come here. You know what I mean? Because maybe things now go on good back home, so we come here for kind of get that American dream where people always advertise. America always advertise. So we come here for better our life. All right, and one of the things that I found out where, not say it surprised me, but it's a percentage kind of surprised me with immigrants was, immigrants contribute a lot to the economy, a lot of money to the economy, right? Like most any other group, but since we dip on the specific thing with immigrants, we contribute a lot, and if they want to deport a lot of these immigrants. When you talk about the housing, rent, and all of that, the market, the housing market, the rental market, there's a lot of money immigrants, document or undocumented, put in that part of the economy. That part of the market. All right? And people think, say, you just pick up them people and just say, man, deport them. One, you go, it unbalance the system. It can cause a lot of problem. Because what I'm going to find out, home ownership amongst, immigrants here in America is very, very high. I think these data from 2015. Over 50% of immigrants are head of household in America. That means 50% that we will come here, we end up buying a house, contributing to the success of this country and the economy. They said that immigrants contribute 3.7 trillion. You hear what I say? $3.7 trillion to the housing market in the US. All right. So we come here, we are making things work. You know what I mean? We are take all of the opportunity. We work and we are try buy our house for grow with kids. Cause some of we maybe not get the opportunity to living coming from where we're from, wherever you're from. So, you come to America, you say, we can buy a house, own ownership. So immigrants are contribute $3.7 trillion to the housing market. All right. Next thing when they talk about immigrants come here and then they come and live off of the government, BS. All right. Most immigrants come here and they work out. Them no want to do nothing with the government. Them want nothing to do with the government. And even when they start where they show that, immigrants rarely and less likely to get any public benefits or social service in America. They said 9.3% of immigrants get any form of public assistance or some social service compared to over 15% of U.S. citizens. So that shows a lot. Most of us come here, we don't want nothing to do with the government. We just want to come here for work. The less likely we can interact with the government, the better it is for most of us. Because we just don't want to deal with that, right? So most of them things here, them talk about is a misconception and misrepresentation of the community. So it just irks me out when we watch the TV or you see them people that talk about, we come here, immigrants come here and take people job, and immigrants not come here to take people job. And I mean, when we come here, we're coming from a rough place, things we have to work triple time, crazy hard for even make any dent. When you come to America and you say, it's just like when I come here, right? And one of my job that me I work at the time, and we was finding about overtime. When you do overtime, you get time and a half. And I said, time and who? Cause, I said, time and a half. You want to say me work over? Man, I kill overtime. All right? I kill overtime. When my manager at the time, the manager used to just put me on and just call me. No matter what me I do, no matter what plan me have, sometimes certain plan just get messed up because me just say overtime, make money. You know what I mean? And I just so my mind free most because it's America. I'm coming here for work. I'm coming here to try better my life. I'm trying to see it. So when the man say, yo, overtime, time and a half, double pay, holiday pay, well, I'm not fair ask me on it. On it like mock like, you see me I say? So when people talk like immigrant come here for waste time, we not come here for waste time. At least me know for myself, I not come here for waste time, and enough other people me know will come here and them just put in the work. They come here for work, save some money, and to help them family either here or back home, whatever it is. You understand? And even when I this time I find when I talk about immigrants here, especially they say immigrants kids tend to meet. Let me put it here exactly what they said. They said that immigrant kids tend to meet and exceed in expectation, in education than US born kids. Them earn higher in wages and experience and tend to go upwards in their profession, like get promoted and stuff like that, and less likely to live in poverty. So that tell you. So your parents, so as an immigrant, your parents come here, them come and work hard. They may bring their kids here. Then kids can understand the system, can then come here at a younger age. So guess what? Them go to school, them get an education, boom, jump on it, and tend to be more successful. Cause we see the road, the path is here to do it. You know what I mean? So typically we come here and we understand. Majority of, the kids, immigrant kids, somebody like me, we tend to understand the structure, and we understand if we go to school, you can, it will levitate you in certain sense. Seem like you said even here, immigrant kids are more likely to go to college and graduate from college. 36% of immigrants kids are college graduate, 5% above the national average. 64% of them end up becoming homeowners. And that's 1% below the national average. Let me continue. He said immigrants are less likely to commit crime. They did a study, this is in 2017, this last year, where they show that between 18 years to 54 years, male of immigrant authorized and unauthorized were lower than U.S. born. You know what I mean? So, guys, if somebody come here as an immigrant, most of us not gonna look for coming crime. Cause like I said, we don't want to less like we can interact with the government, the better it is for us. So we not gonna focus on that. You understand? So all of these misconceptions stuff just drive me crazy. All right. And even let me put some other stats in it again, and stuff me I read, and sorry, cause I try read and I try focus it at the same time. I just make like little notes of it. But what they say, immigrants add over $2 trillion to the US GDP in 2016. All right. Immigrants male have higher employment rate than US born males. All right. Unauthorized immigrants contribute significantly to Social Security and Medicaid. In 2010, $13 billion they contribute to Social Security. They contribute $35 billion in Medicaid. And guess what? When they contribute $35 billion in Medicaid, this was between 2000 and 2011. And like I said, they don't get any benefits from that because they can't. All right? They pay an estimate of $11.7 billion a year in state and local taxes. And like again, they can't get some of the benefits from them. All right? So these are people here, unauthorized, undocumented immigrants, right? And so they contribute a lot of money to the local government, to Social Security and Medicaid, and them can't reap the benefit of it. Yeah, another thing we found out, which was crazy, was that in 2010, right, 40% of the Fortune 500 companies were founded by immigrants, are their kids. 90 of the companies are founded by immigrants. 114 of them are by their kids. Employed over 10 million people worldwide. So when them talk about we don't contribute to the American system and society, and we are just like we come here as a freeloader, bullshit. And like again I said, I travel places. And nothing like, I mean, they make it seem them in the state of Kentucky, they have more people getting welfare or some form of government assistance than any other state in the union. And I can bet you there's not a lot of immigrants there in Kentucky. You know what I mean? So people them think are just a misconception thing, and these people don't know what them talk about. I even see the other day when Trump explain chain migration, and this guy the president, and him don't even know what chain migration is. Him don't even understand the process of all, the whole getting a green card, becoming him not even understand that basic process and how it work. You understand? Man, I say just come here in a green card and then one person come and then bring over them whole bunch of family and blah blah blah. It's not the way a man make it seem like you just come here and then just bring all of your family with you. That's not how it go. You understand me? Right now, the way you even say if I decide to bring say a family member, long they sometimes take 13 years. It depends on the country and the person. Certain immediate family, like say if your mother or if you have a kid or something like that, them process they can be expedited because they're like somewhat immediate if you file for them. But if you file for them as a resident, that's gonna take forever. Couple of years, maybe a double-digit year is good. It takes very long when he's a resident. But if you're a citizen filing for, say, a spouse or a kid or something like that, then the process is more expedited. In that sense. But you can't just bring anybody who you feel like. That's not how it go. And it's a vetted program and all of that. It's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? It's not a guaranteed. So it's like I'm talking about even the lottery program, where lottery program is where, US kind of run lottery for a certain country and get a certain amount of people who from certain country don't have a lot of large representation here in America. And the man make it seem like it's a bowl. Him literally Trump make it seem like it was a bowl. A paper with some name in it and them just raffle some name. Like that's not even the lottery program going. Them need to even change that name because that's not what it is. It's just, you gotta apply. You pay your money if you apply for a visa to enter the US. You go through a vetting process where they check all your background, everything. You know what I mean? And it's still no guarantee. And it's not cheap. You know what I mean? Anybody will tell you, from the island, tell you we want to go for them visa. It's like, that shit ain't cheap. And then it's not guaranteed. I understand? So the thing is, people don't understand the process that it takes to even trying to come here. You know what I mean? And then, even when you're here now, and then you decide, you're going to live here and be part of the country, contribute to the society and development of this country. And people look down on you and talk to you like, crazy. One time I had this lady call me. She said call me a coconut. I don't even understand what that is. I know I don't get it, but I guess figured. I was from the islands, coconut trees. I don't know. So that's what she called me. So we coconut coming over here. If we go back home. Coconut, and I didn't take offense because I didn't understand it at first. I'm like, what? But thinking about it, I guess she was trying to make some correlation between the islands and coconut. I don't know, but that happened to me before. It was just funny. So the point I'm trying to make, man, immigrant. Everybody here in America is an immigrant. We come from all different walk of life, European, Asian, African, from the Caribbean, the Pacific, wherever, South America, Central America, what make this country here great, and it's been the secret sauce here in America, for America to be successful, was that they get people from different walk of life here. So if you have different people from different walk of life that contribute with different ideas, different point of view, it only going to help create the success of this nation. That's why some other nations struggle when them not have immigration. Look at some European countries struggle because them not have immigration. Them fight that process. You know what I mean? They fight that process. Like some country you can travel there, but you will never become a citizen. You know what I mean? You just always be another person living in that country. But America make it that you come here as a resident, you follow the law, you pay your taxes, you do your thing, you can become a citizen, a citizen to this country and contribute to the success of this country. All right. A lot of immigrants here come here and do that. A lot of immigrants come here and start business. We start business more than U.S. born people here. You know what I mean? He's not really trying to say anything I compare. I'm just trying to show that immigrants come here and we make a better life for ourselves and our family, and at the same time make a better life for sometimes people around us. Cause we help uplift communities. Look at most immigrant communities how they flourish. You've been to New York, you've been to Chicago, them places that we have immigrant community, them flourish because immigrant come here, we can build a whole structure around the system. Economic, get our food, get our culture, get our stuff, whatever from an island, different seasoning and all of that in the same year. I remember when you live in New York, you have different structure of New York, right? You have where the Caribbean people them live, you have where all the Spanish people them live, the Italians, the Greeks, the whatever. And like you need any specific type of food or any specific thing we're linked to any culture, you know where for go. Cause you just know see you grown so forget that. You know what I mean? But it just to me just sad when people understand them things and they say, oh, the media and all some of them white supremacist people go like immigrant is a problem. Immigrant is not the problem. The problem is them people who now put in a power who make deals with them rich people if you enrich them but not to help the regular man. You know what I mean? And people say, oh, immigrants come here to take our jobs. Immigrants not come here to take your job. The job is here. Look, I remember in Alabama when they passed the strict law, immigration law, a lot of immigrants left the state. The farming industry suffer. Okay? Suffer. Because them try to hire American citizens to do the job, especially the farm work. You know what the farmer said? They come one day and they don't even come back. Alright, I see him on the coast too when they have like the fishing, and the guy was talking about when they catch shrimp and something they have to do with the shrimp, but they're and crabs and stuff. And the man I say, they same thing. I am regular Americans and they couldn't. They do it one time and that was it. They couldn't do it again. And so the point is, immigrants come here and we do the job that most Americans won't. And we pick up the mantle and we do it the best as our ability. Sometimes some of us do well and we then we move up the ladder and all of that stuff. But in the idea, we come and do the job that most Americans want, period. Looking all of the low paying job, all the hard labor job, look at the people who do them job there. Alright? So we're not lazy. It's just that we understand the concept that, hey, coming to this country, you work hard, you're going to get paid. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not as much as you want, but it's way better than when you back home and work hard and you don't really see where that money there go. Alright? So people, if you're an immigrant, big up yourself, man. Say you come here and do the right thing, just do the right thing. Right? You have some of us who come here and then come and then just fuck it up for everybody else. Them one they need to forget kick out, yes? Cause you have some of them will come and just give us a bad name. And you know what I mean? And that's a whole other thing we can talk about. But you know what I mean? But majority of immigrants come here. We come here for better our life, do the right thing, follow the law. So all of us can be successful. Alright? So Mr. Trump, stop it. Republican, stop it. Alright? People who just sit down in front of TV and watch Fox and listen to be a fuckery, stop it. Because the government, them people you put in a power, they don't give a shit about you. Alright? They only give a shit about them bottom line, them pocket. Alright? Immigrants now come and take on the job. The jobs them there for you. Because the same company when I I say immigrants are come taking the job, them a ship the job them overseas. Because what? The idea of money, bottom line. Alright, and them something they were supposed to fight and a protest. And a protest on a Congress people for fix. If a company pick up themselves and go another country because for the bottom line. Alright, they can, but guess what? Them are gonna pay. Make them pay high taxes, but nope, we're not gonna cut them taxes. Company even benefit, get tax break when they move business overseas. And them something that mash up the economy and take on a job. And it's like, you know, the sad part about a lot of people in America, they don't like changes. They do not like changes. When I'm a job, when I was a manager, and to deal with some of the guys, man, they do not like change. No matter what it is, you try to change. Anything, implement something even better for them. Them fight it. And at that, I'm to enough company here, they don't like changes and still it's too late, then you see them gone. Them don't exist no more. File for bankruptcy, end up laying off tons of people. But I can't go on and on. It's just like the other day, you know, even with this tax break thing, right? When they say Walmart put out, we're going to give everybody $1,000 bonus. And for just for sure, so them slick. And the see thing is, a lot of people just read the headline, but them not read the damn article and get into it. Kind of same bread Walmart said that same shit, they might give everybody $1,000 bonus. One, the bonus come with certain restriction. I think you have to be an employee over 10 years or something, you know, to forget it. Which then means typically is a manager, upper management gonna get that because Walmart turnover rate is crazy. Alright, so that's the first bullshit in that with me put out, right? The next thing was them are close over 50 or 60 Sam's Club stores. In the CMD, but they saw them PR go, them put out that part there first, they might give everybody $1,000 bonus, but they make the other part slow. They make the other part, they come out softly, you know, so that like they go under the rug. But they see if you read the article, you just see that. But at them little foolishness they happen. Oh, we give you $1,000, yeah, but no, it's not everybody getting it. But at the same time, oh yeah, we're closing 60 stores too. You see what I say? But you know, people who sit down in front and watch Fox News and them fuck with them, not gonna hear that. They're gonna hear like, you know, the lies, the bullshit. I mean, even though that channel is still a channel, cause them I tried to watch it one time and it was just a joke. Them just lie on there and make up story, brethren. I don't know. But anyway, you know, but as I say, if you're an immigrant, big up yourself. You know where you're coming for better your life and your family. So continue doing that. You know, pay your taxes. Don't broke no law. And just be a law-abiding citizen. Alright? And for everybody else who think America is just for them. No, it's not. I mean, y'all are immigrants. It's just that you didn't came first. You are maybe 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th generation. I don't know. You know, some of us are just right now are just like me, 1st generation or whatever it is. But everybody here in America, white, black, brown, purple, whatever, we all are immigrants. Our parents was immigrants. Our grandfather, great-grand, whatever, grandmother was immigrant. Alright? Unless you're a Native American, Native Indian, you can't claim this land. Alright? Seem like the bullshit with Columbus when him discover Americas. And you forget that shit out of school and stop that nonsense. Alright? But anyway, I'm saying this was another episode of All My Sound podcast. Remember, feedback always welcome. Follow me on Twitter at All My Sound, Facebook at All My Sound, Instagram at All My Sound, also on YouTube, just look up All My Sound. Alright, make sure you follow, subscribe, share. Like again, thank you for all the support I've been getting, so continue to support the thing. I mean, reach out to me with any topic, idea, anything you want me to talk about. You know, I'm going to try if you have like a fun episode one time, because I know all the other episodes been like real serious and straight. So we might find a way for tone it down. You know what I mean? We get one of my bridge them on and we just all our vibes and talk about something different. But like I say, if you have any idea, any story you want to hit me up, hit me up. Yeah, you can reach me at email as well. omisoundpodcast@gmail.com. Or Nicholas at omisound.com. Whichever way, just go to my website. You can find all of the information you need to find so you can reach out to me. Alright? This was another episode of On My Sound Podcast. Listen, always tell me On My Sound and be blessed. Alright?